All right, Shalom. GMS New Orleans coming back at you another Shabbat lesson. As always, we give all praise, glory, and power
Yeah,
by Shua.
I will by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem HaKadosh.
Double honor to the elders of Apostle Jim. Peace and blessings. Salutations to the elect, those that follow after the Lord Shai. All right, we're gonna get into somebody got their on mute. Something else going on, brother.
Shalaka, you chopped it too, El.
Let me go.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the destruction of America brought on by these different nations. The elder be right back. So, there we go.
Yeah, it still got like kind of echo.
That might be you, Goliath.
One second.
Yeah, pretty much we'll get into ultimately World War III, and then also showing the scriptures of the other nations, all right, that are allied and are enemies to America are going to shoot missiles on America. They're going to ultimately gang up on America. All right, destroy this whore, which is known as Babylon the Great. All right. So my bad, bro. There's a fucking whole demon going, brother. Some whole other shit. But brothers, can start off with Revelation 17 and 16.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire.
One more time.
Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire.
Right, and the 10 horns consist of NATO and the EU. All right, these nations, but the NATO and the EU, all right, as of right now, they're in conjunction with this whore, but it's gonna come a time where they're gonna turn against everybody gonna turn against this whore, including NATO, including all right, other allies that America have helped came to aid to. They're gonna turn against this whore. All right, that's why it says these shall hate the whore and make her desolate. All right, naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. How are they gonna burn her with fire? All right, they're not gonna get a branding iron. They're not gonna get a lighter and burn the arm of Babylon the Great. No, they're gonna shoot missiles on this place. That's what's gonna burn the whore from coast to coast to shining sea. Okay, go to 17 now.
For the Most High have put it in their hearts to fulfill His will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled.
See that? That's another cut to free will. It says the Most High gonna put it in different kings, the different people that have nuclear capabilities. He's gonna put it in their heart to fulfill His will. Somebody got some static. All right, and it says to agree. All right, these nations are gonna be in agreement in destroying America. All right, until the word of the Most High be fulfilled. All right. And then NATO is the top one that's gonna do it. All right, EU, Russia, all right, North Korea, South Korea, Pakistan, you name it. All right, even somebody give me real quick Jeremiah 50. You can start at 8 and just read down to 12.
To 8 to 12. Salakia.
Yeah, read 8.
Jeremiah 51. 51 and 8, right?
So 50, chapter 50, start at 8 and read down to 12.
It's Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 8. It says, remove out of the midst of Babylon and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as he goats before the flocks. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country.
Right, and practically those nations, you know, are right along with Russia. Russia is that main nation from the north country that's going to ultimately destroy America. All right, but everybody's going to get in on this whore. Everybody's going to jump and get in on destroying this whore. Go ahead.
It says, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain.
You see, there you go right there. It says she shall be taken. So ultimately, when these nations gang up on this whore, they're going to take America out. All right, with those arrows, which are AKA nuclear missiles, man.
Smock in the back. Huh?
And they said this should be as a mighty expert man. So these different and if you can too, Baba Kasha, I'm a why get this in the NLT because it's gonna get straight to the point. You know, as this brother read one verse, let's see what the NLT say too. It's plain. Which we use those as a reference sometimes, but we deal with the King James though ultimately.
Okay. You want verse 9?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Jeremiah 50 and 9 in the NLT. It says, "For I am raising up an army of great nations from the north. They will join forces to attack Babylon, and she
What?
will be kept. They will join forces to attack Babylon."
What? Please tell me that again.
It says, "They will join forces to attack Babylon."
These nations around the world going to join forces to attack America, man. To attack Babylon. Go ahead.
It says, "And she will be captured. The enemy's arrows will go straight to the mark. They will not miss."
What?
Says the enemy's arrows, which are the missiles, will go
Yeah.
straight to the mark. They will not miss.
These different missiles, they got GPS coordinates. They have whether it be military bases, cities, all right, water supply, uh, electricity supplies, nuclear facilities. They're gonna hit those places and not miss their mark, man. Ultimately, they're gonna sweep the coasts of America, what it is, the interiors of America. They're gonna just pretty much wipe it off the map. Like I said, I got a lot of demonic activity going on around me, man. But I'm gonna try to push through. Lord will. Keep going out. Go to 10, Kayat.
Come on. Jeremiah 50 and 10 it says, "And Chaldea shall be a spoil, and all that spoil her shall be satisfied, said Yahweh.
Keep going.
Because ye were glad, because ye rejoice, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass and bellow as bulls."
Yeah, they basically, all right. The destroyers of the Most High heritage is ultimately you Edomites, right along with you nations that's joined with them. You have become fat as the heifer. You have gotten rich off the Most High's people, man. All right. And into that 12, I'm gonna get the brother to read it in the NLT.
It says, "Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost parts of the nation shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert."
Right. And ultimately, I stopped right here to prove the point. It says your mother shall be so confounded, she that bare you should be ashamed. And the mother of America is Britain, man. All right. Even America's own mother, which is Britain, is going to shoot missiles on America. All right. It's going to help in destroying this whore when the time comes. All right. And this is prophesied. This is prophecy, which a lot of you so-called Christians don't want to deal with. You run away from things like this, man. The nastiness of the scriptures, the prophecies of the scriptures, the straight and skinny of the scriptures. You don't want nothing to do with that, man. But feel good, you want to have that jumping joy, catching the Kundalini spirit and rolling around on the ground. But what about these prophecies of saying this is going to happen to the whole America? What about that, vocab? Go ahead. You got something to say? I'm what?
Yeah, I just want to say, like, when you read the prophecies, it's all about the destruction of the heathen because they enslaved the Israelites. You can't get around that. The brother just read in Jeremiah 50 how the Most High is angry at the heathen for what they did to his heritage. And NLT, it calls us, the chosen people. So you can't push this. Everybody could be saved. We're all equal. It doesn't matter who's an Israelite. Once you go into the prophecies, it's clear why this place is going to be destroyed. You enslaved the Israelites.
That's plain. Anybody have something before I go to another scripture? Or anything
Nah.
like that? Go ahead.
This Ezekiel 38, I'm gonna start at 4. Let's get straight to the point. It says, and I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarah of the north quarters, and all of his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. Get to the point.
Which Russia is doing now. Russia is being a guard unto those nations, man. All right, Libya, so Iran, what I say, Iran,
Persia.
Libya, Persia, which Persia is, vice versa. This being guard unto those nations. Exactly.
China.
What Russia has been doing in the last 10 years or so, he's been strengthening those weaker nations by giving them AK-47, by giving them uranium rods to create missiles. All right, he has been giving them different, just donating this shit to them, man. Actually, even training these nations, bringing Russian troops, Russian generals and lieutenants over there to train the people up. All right, and protecting themselves. Ultimately, from who? The big bully, man. All right, the big bully called America. All right, because this is the only place on the planet Earth that want to set up. They want to go around and bullying everybody, setting up bases, setting up different silos in other people's countries, parking. They want to park submarines and shit in other people's countries, and just really go run in and out and do what they want to do, man. All right, setting up wars, killing the people, draining the resources of the different countries, man. And the nations are tired of that shit, man. Okay? But somebody hold on deck too, Obadiah 1 and 7. But this ultimately shows, all right, that these nations are going to turn their back on you, America. All right, they're going to turn their back on Babylon Great. All right. And ultimately, like the scripture says in Revelation that the brother Amawar got. All right, they're gonna hate the whore. Which they hate the whore now because they see what America's all about, man. All right, America is all about pretty much draining people, destroying people, and poisoning the minds of the people, man. And people are tired of that shit. You got these fairy, all right, these RuPauls running around, floating around. All right, they bring that same type of action in nature to your country, man. McDonald's, KFC's every fucking well. All right, you got these fairies jumping all about. You got the pride of the women is boast about because of who? The so-called white men in America, all right? Them suit tie wearing, blue-eyed devils, man. All right? And like I say, those nations side. All right? But give me Luke 11 and 18 real fast, because the Lord already said that this happened, something else happens from this, all right? Real quick, Luke 11 and 18.
This St. Luke chapter 11, verse 18, it says, if Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand?
Right. And right now, as we speak, you best believe that Satan is divided against Satan, meaning the so-called white man as the Americans are divided against who? Those Edomite Russians, man, and vice versa. So the understanding is, how can his kingdom stand then? And the Most High got that and got them divided like that, all right, to ultimately destroy them, all right, ultimately get them to go against each other, all right. And it's like we always go into time and time again, whether it's a sit down, whether it's a lesson or on the block, all right. The Most High mustered the host of the battle. He's the Most High is the great man, all right, and he got the prophet teachers as the mouthpiece to bring it out to you, to prophesy to you, tell you what's going on. To ultimately, we are really destroying this place within spiritually. Then it's gonna come a physical time where we destroy this goddamn devil. But this devil really destroying himself. He really telling on his damn self, man. All right, through other whistleblowers, on a low level, Alex Jones. You had Houston Mullins, Jordan Maxwell. All right, John Todd, different of these guys that came out, and many more that came out, man, and telling what's going on. All right, even that one I let the brother see, this one with this whistleblower, he come out is telling what's the plans of of FEMA, man. All right, which the prophets and teachers, we're the ones that's giving you the news breaking the what it is, the breaking news. Okay. Through the spirit and power of Hashem Shad, man. And this is a all right, these prophecies that we're going into right here is another form of breaking news, man. For the elect, though, only the elect is going to wake up to this. Only the elect is going to be in the spirit of alertness, being alert in the well of the times, man. All you other deadheads and copper tops and drones out there, you fucking mark mains, you gonna continue to be asleep and dead until you really die, man. All right, in some form of fashion, ultimately getting thrown away like Sarah with those missiles, man. All right, and like I say, the men of the Lord, we don't feel bad for your ass either, man. We're really happy for you. A lot of you gonna taste those missiles, man. All right, but go ahead, give me what is that Obadiah, real quick, Akim. Yeah, the nations are tired of the fucking white man shit, man. All right, which you should be. All right, the men of the Lord, we tired of Esau's shit, and the nations are tired. The only ones that giving a damn about Esau is you goddamn 2/3 out here, man. You watered down spicks, tontos, and fucking niggas, man. You the only ones that give a damn about the so-called white man and try to save him, like we had a couple of weeks ago. Out of all 18 nations on the sign, that one nation he gives a fuck about is who? Esau, man. Hey man, why y'all got the white man in red? Nigga, ask that shit, man. What about the white man? You the only one. Hey man, you the only one trying to save him. When it comes to the world, everybody else is trying to come up against the devil, man, because he's the cancer of the earth. That's why we ask you every time. For years we've been asking this question. Tell us one thing that the so-called white man has done good on the earth, and you niggas go into jeopardy. You go into Windows 7 mode, man. Boom, 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 boom. You niggas just your brain. And I'm a wide know what I'm talking about. You hit that button on that Windows 7, it just boom, 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 boom. Error, man. Yeah. You just have an error in your head when it comes to the atrocities and the different vile actions that the white man done on the earth. Tell me one thing that he done good. Well, he made chicken noodle soup. Come on, nigga, really? That's what a 2/3 would say though. They'll say some wild other shit, but for the most part, they can't tell you nothing good though, man. But we can tell a host of shit he done bad and continue to do. But give me that Obadiah real fast, Doc.
What verse?
Whoever got it, it don't matter.
What verse?
7.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, 7.
I got it.
7.
I said I got it. It's Obadiah 1 verse 7. And all the men of thy confederacy had brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevail against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee, there is none understanding in him.
One more time, Baba Kashar.
This is Obadiah 1 verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border.
You hear that? All right, all of you that want to save America, all you wacky tacky Christians, you big caps, you Sunday big caps, you long gowns, all right, you bow tie niggas, man, on the Sunday afternoon, all right, in the sweet back roads of Mississippi, you niggas, man. You hear that? It's talking about America, man. And talking about the enemies and allies of America. All day, all the men of thy confederacy, which was basically in league with you, have brought thee even to the border. The men that are at peace with thee have deceived thee. All right, and it says, and prevailed against thee. All right, which shows they're gonna get the upper hand on America, man. All right, the ones like we went into, the mother of America, which is Britain, which like I said earlier, America comes out of the East Indian Company. All right, it was formed in Britain, right along with, all right, Pakistan, South Korea, all these people that had peace with America. All right, Israel, Mexico, Canada, a lot of other people we can go into. Even those that had peace with you is going to prevail and come up against you, man. See, they that eat thy bread have laid the wound with thee, meaning they have gotten what? United States money, aid. Look at Ukraine. Ukraine ain't got over fucking $8 million, man. I'm short some numbers.
Billions.
Yeah, way.
Yeah, 8 billion probably, man. Just off this little war that sparked off of them. They eating the bread of America, man. They actually living off the they're not being what's the word? They're not being sanctioned. They actually getting help, aid. So the ones that haven't eaten bread with America basically have laid the wound on thee, man. They have no understanding in them. All right, and that shows these nations are gonna burn this bitch, man. The same ones that's laying in the bed with this whore is gonna burn this whore with fire, man, from coast to coast with these missiles. All right, and the Lord has in the last 6-8 years, the Lord has put the spirit on these nations, and whoever was holding that Joel can give it to me. Has put the spirit on those nations, start making those missiles. All right, even more, man. Start making better defense systems. All right, because we ain't no more far off in those times. We in the times, man. We in the times where anything can break out at any moment now, man. Right? Go ahead,
Come on, I got that Joel chapter 3.
Get Joel chapter 3 and start at about we get to the point. Let me see something. Hit 1 and 2 and then jump down to 9.
The book of Joel chapter 3 verse 1, it says, for behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
Right, which is Shabbat, man. All right, the valley. All right, the ultimate stage of World War III. That's what it's going into. Which that war is going to be fought around the region of Saudi Arabia, man. Right, which you can find that account in Joel the 2nd chapter. All right, when it goes into the hindermost parts and then the utmost parts, which goes into the Red Sea and the Persian Gulf, man. That's the region where World War III is going to go down there, man. All right. And ultimately, that war it's not going to be that long. That war is going to start off on the ground. It's going to start off with fighter jets and military men on the ground, and then it's going to escalate real quick into a lot of nuclear missiles, a lot of buttons being pushed, man. All right. A lot of buttons being.
if I could get
What
a
you about to say?
quick precept to back you up, this Ezekiel 38 and verse 10, you know, because you mentioned, hey, it's gonna switch real quick. Okay, this Ezekiel 38 and verse 10, it says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, it shall also come to pass that at the time that should, it's like it, that at the time shall things come into thy mind, that thou shalt think an evil thought." And what is that evil thought? All right, to push that button. All right, ultimately, which is to launch them nuclear missiles, man. And you made a good point earlier when you were speaking. Hey, the Lord gonna put the thought on these different nations to launch those missiles. You know, we always go into it, man. They're not just there for show. All right, these nations gonna use those missiles.
Yeah, you can't dispose of a missile, man. You can't just delete it, turn it off, get rid of it. The only way you get rid of it is by using it, man. And like the
Huh,
brother, you don't just put a nuclear missile in the museum and wipe on it all day. You got the janitor, he got the spit shining and shit. You know, he putting the manuka wax on the motherfucker, man, and just wiping
huh,
all damn day. It's just pretty and shiny. Hell no. You make them things to use it, all right? It's like you make any other weapon. You make a weapon to use it to see what it can do. You know what it does to flesh, what it does to bone and different elements, man. That's what weapons are used for, ultimately. Whether it be people or whether it be animals, man. All right, but this weapon here is gonna be used, all right, all right, against nations of people. The sword of swords, the sword of all swords. What the Lord said He was gonna dig deep down in His armory. All right, and He's playing this out through men. All right. The Lord is ultimately playing these different scenarios out of World War III with nations of kings and men, all right? Which He's going to actually let His Son get in on it with the angels, with the holy angels and His Son. All this
huh,
is in conjunction together simultaneously, man, all right? That's why a lot of you old Joe Six Packers, all right? A lot of you barbecue eating ass Jakes, man, all right? Pickle pig feeding ass Jakes are always talking about, oh, that ain't gonna never happen in my lifetime. The Lord, oh, I'm gonna be long gone. Nigga, we here already. Any day now, man. Go ahead, I can about to say something.
And the reason why this is all taking shape, you got Ukraine and Russia. The Ukraine war is a proxy war, man. All right, to
huh,
jump things off. All right, like again, the Lord is not slowing nothing down. He's speeding everything up, man. All right, war talks. If you pay attention to the war talks, just a small proxy wars from Ukraine, Russia, particular things like that. War been in the earth. The talk been in the earth for years now. Just
huh,
think back, like how, like the talk been ready. So the Lord been preparing the nations, man. All right, to jumpstart this thing ultimately to fight that water. The river Euphrates is dried up. All right, to what? To do battle, man. And again, this is all prophecy, man. It's the Lord's determination to gather the nations, man. All right, to what? To battle, to fight, man. And ultimately, like you say, this battle is gonna be fought in the air, man. Those iron weapons, those ICBM missile, nuclear missile, intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, this is the war of all wars, man. All right, the Lord is about to stop warring altogether, man. After this war, man,
huh.
you know, World War IV before was like you say, rocks and sticks, man. But there won't be a World War IV. All right, you got it,
Remember,
bro.
I remember coming up as a young man, all right, down here in New Orleans. It was a time, it was a time where Jake had different lingo and terminology for a weapon. He just say the peacemaker. Man, that nigga gonna go get that peace or get that peacemaker or whatever. What the
Yeah,
ultimate is the nuclear missile, man. Because after those be detonated on the shores of America and throughout the world, the different continents on the planet Earth, cities and countries, it will be peace, right?
it
So
would
much more,
be.
the Lord gonna allow the elect men to burn all weapons, man. All right, And I got a precept real fast too.
I had a precept for you too, bro.
Yeah, this is Job 20 and 22. This is in the
That's
fullness.
that's where I'm at. I promise you, brother. This is where I'm at right now. Job 20 and 22. Just read I was gonna read all the way down to 29. I'll read it for you and you break it down.
All right, go ahead.
All right, Job 20, 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
And in the fullness of his sufficiency also goes into his enterprise too, because ultimately what this white man want to do, he want to cash out on America, foreclose America, and ultimately set up what we know as what his new world order, man. All right, setting up his great enterprise of basically one world government, one army, one currency, all right, and one religion, man. All right, but as everybody says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he gonna be in straits though, man. It's every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. So it's gonna be a lot of things happening when this devil tried to implement his NWO, man. It's not gonna go the way he thought it's gonna go. That's why go to the next one. The Lord gonna say it. Go to the next verse, 23. Then the brother froze out. Well, I get it. 23 it says, when he is about to fill his belly, right, meaning establish his new world order, right? When he's about to, so-called white man establishing his new world order, when it says when he is about to fill his belly, that the Most High should cast the fear of wrath upon him, man. All right, ultimately destroying him. It says he shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So while he's establishing the new world order, setting up martial law, setting up ultimately the main thing that's establishing the new world order is what? The MOBT, man. The mark of that damn goddamn beast, man. Right? When you got your ass lined up in these different tent cities, all right, putting your hand on those iron, sitting down in the chair and putting your hand on it in that strap, wherever they're gonna do it, and they got that guy with that long syringe with that mark of the beast in that tube to go down in your flesh, put it in your flesh. You niggas gonna understand it's real then, man. This is part of his new world order, man. These are things that have been set up since the beginning of times. All right, through Adam Weishaupt, all right, through what's the other guy, the other goddamn devil, Abel Pipe, even in his own book, all right, Morals and Dogma, and other different accounts, he has talked about World War III being established, man. And we always go into it. It always been talks of World War III. Ain't a 4, ain't a 5, ain't a 6, because it's gonna be the end of the end. All right, and this devil he's gonna try to fill his belly, but the Most High is gonna rain the missiles down on his ass, man. All right, he gonna unleash his son on this damn devil too, man. Go ahead, you got something?
And according to the scriptures in Revelation, it says 2 woes has passed and the third coming quickly. It don't speak about a 4 woe. All right, it says 2 woes has passed, which goes into destruction, and a third coming quickly. And if y'all brothers saw, I put a video in there about them talking about the NWO from 1980. Y'all saw that? I put it in the WhatsApp this morning, like earlier today. It was about 1minute and 38 seconds, and they talking about the whole NWO in 1980, man. About how they gonna put it, them 3 numbers, all right, that 666, how they gonna put it in your head, put it in that, put it in your arm, put it in your, it's saying the whole revelation in 1980, man. All right. So these people been had it put together, man. Should have played it.
They've been had it mapped out since that damn devil Adam Weishaupt came up with the plans, all right, in establishing the Illuminati, all right, establishing their new headquarters here in America, man. They've been in talks, right, since 1776, May 1st, all right. With two devils, that's a high satanic day for you devils, man, right? Which is right along with April 25th to May 1st. That's why you devils, you call it the Feast of the Beast. That's why you go around killing people with all type of ways of fire, man, to actually sacrifice to Molech and all these other deities, man. Go ahead, what you got?
Yeah, it's a minute and something. I sent it to you, Amawad, Baba Gashah. If you could throw it up there, bro. It's just
Nah,
a minute.
I ain't gonna throw it up there because them
You're gonna
devils,
strike us.
yeah, them damn devils, they been on the roll with shit lately. You know, I ain't gonna
You
put
want
it.
me to? You want me to just show it?
You can direct them to it. You know, you can try to direct them to the you know, if you can, I'll put it in the description or something like that. But these devils been on
Yeah,
the
it's
roll.
all good. It's all good though. But
Them devils,
with everything we just said just now, that's the whole video. Just cover it and show it and say it in the words how we saying it, just like that.
yeah,
But you
go
got
to Job 20 and 24 real fast.
right, Con. It says, "He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the ball still shall strike him through."
What's that? That's ultimately the nuclear missiles are gonna strike you goddamn devils here through, man. You Edomites, you nation join into these damn devils, the boy's still gonna strike you through, man. And they ain't talking about no damn arrow. That's talking about a real live hot missile, a real hot missile for your ass, man. Hotter than hot. All right, that's what's gonna get you devils. You gonna try to run. A lot of you gonna try to go in silos, underground bunkers, different mountainside cities, silos and shit, man. A lot of you gonna get on these goddamn NASA ships and get the hell out of here too. A lot of you got underground water bases and shit. You're gonna try to get out of here, but that's not gonna help you, man. All right, that's not gonna help you. Keep going, out. Go to 20. You know, keep going.
Con. It says, "It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him."
And what's the body? Ultimately, those missiles gonna come out them silos. That's the body of those missiles. That's what the missile sits in. It sits in an underground silo. When you watch the videos of it, what happens? That door opens up on top of the ground of the silo. Those missiles start to go down. There's a countdown. The rocket boosters. And give me Amawad, get it in Joel the second chapter because it goes into it, man. These scriptures speak plain, all right. And these times, while we have the understanding, our forefathers and the men of the Lord back then can interpret those different visions, things that they had to write. But now we're back breaking them down with grace, man, fluently. And it's ultimately, you can tell those are the missiles of today's times, man. That's why I say it come out of a body, yea, the glittering sword. When have we ever seen a glittering sword? That's talking about when you see those missiles from a distance, they glitter, man. They twinkle. And even when you go to in the Apocrypha call them a star, a horrible star. Okay? And them stars come from the ground up into the heavens and come back down. And when they come back down, like Joel said, the book of Joel said, first your land looked like the Garden of Eden, is flourishing, vegetation, birds, squirrels and shit, squirrels eating nuts, you know, all that crazy shit going on with nature. And then what happens when they detonate? That bitch becomes a desert, a burnt ass desert. Just everything burnt to crisp, man. Which Apostle Peter, he went into it, man. He talked about elements, and somebody give me that too. You know, after this, somebody give me that because that Peter, he get down with it, man. Peter get down in depth with it, man. You know, talking about melting elements. I think it's 3. You know, 2 Peter. But give me that Joel real fast. I'm coming back to that Job too. Don't drop the Job. I'm coming back.
It's Joel chapter 2, and I'll start at 2. It says, "A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong."
Yeah, so the Lord, those missiles are great people, and He called them they strong, man. All right, He's referencing those missiles as a great people. Right? So the Spirit of the Lord gonna be in those missiles, man. All right, He's gonna be down with the destruction of America and the wicked. Go ahead. What that noise is?
Sound like Satan. Don't like the lesson.
Yeah.
It says, "There have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations."
One more time, Baba Kasha.
God, there have not been ever the like,
They
neither
have
shall.
the light of all the creations of weapons have nothing ever succeeded what? The nuclear missiles. Nothing. It's nothing like the nuclear missiles, man. You can have a gun, you can have a fucking whatever. Chain weapon, a minigun ain't nothing like that nuclear missile. That destroys nations of people like this. One second they here, the next second they gone. They burn, gone. All right. Read that part again. It says there was never the like.
There have not been ever the like,
Keep
neither
going.
neither shall be any more after it, even to
Why?
the years of many generations.
Why does it say that? Because all of the motherfuckers gonna be used, all right, throughout the earth and throughout on America, man. All of missiles gonna be used. The Lord prophesied. It was talked about in the Book of Revelation that over 200 million missiles alone is gonna hit the shores of America, man. And like I say, we tell you all the time too. You know, we fell with the prophecy. We fell. Guess what? America gonna get some. That whore is gonna get some missiles off too through the operation called MAD, man. Mutual. And one of you brothers get it. Mutual.
Assured destruction.
Destruction, man. This whore gonna shed some missiles off too, and destroy a lot of places, man. All right. This whore gonna get off, man. She's gonna get her rocks off too, man. And she's gonna destroy some shit. Right? So a lot of you people that's on the other continents and shit, you gonna catch a hot one too. Right, and right along with you 1948ers, man, you definitely gonna catch a hot one. You gonna, like I always say, you motherfuckers gonna become fertilizer, man, over there in our land. All right? You small hats.
I got that mad if you want.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got bad too. You got it with the.
You got it.
Well, you got it. You got it. You got it. Got it.
I got the Wikipedia.
Yeah, I had Wikipedia. Go ahead. You got it.
It says MAD, mutually assured destruction. Mutually assured destruction, MAD, is a doctrine of military strategy and national security policy in which a full-scale use of nuclear weapons by an attacker on a nuclear-armed defender with second strike capabilities would cause the complete annihilation of both the attacker and the defender.
And this whore gonna get her rocks off. She gonna climax too, man. She gonna bust up one too when it's time. So as soon as those nations shoot, and Russia got the same shit, man. As soon as you shoot missiles on her over here, she gonna ultimately get her rocks off too. She gonna shoot some back, all right? Which that other guy, that guy over there in China, I forgot his name. It's XI. What his name is?
Yeah, Zhang Chi or something like that.
Yeah, that guy. He talked about it earlier this week, all right? Which they try to put in the media too, that it was a assassination attempt on Vladimir Putin. You know what would have happened if they did that, man? It'd have been war overnight. It'd have been war that second, man. You know, in which we always do your thing, do your thing, because the first people they're gonna say did it is who? America.
That's right.
Woke to you damn devil shit, man. Everybody's woke to the shit in the game that you play. You definitely play some games, man. You set up a coups. All right, you said you do assassinations and shit. All right, you poison people, food. I mean, kings and so-called dictators and rulers. You poison their food, take them out. Now they got the new thing they got going on. They get a drone to come get your ass, man. You better give a drone is coming and just knock your ass off, man. You know, that's what time we in, man. All right, that's what times we in. But let me see. Where I wanted to go. Keep going in that Joel real fast before I go back to Joe.
They got
Joel 2.
What you say?
They got one more little part in that mad.
Okay, go ahead then. Get it out.
You got it.
It says, let me jump down right here. It says it is based on the theory of rational deterrence, which holds that The threat of using strong weapons against the enemy prevents the enemy use of those same weapons. Now, it's the point. The strategy is a form of Nash equilibrium in which, once armed, neither side has any incentive to initiate a conflict or to disarm. So they can't do nothing to start it or stop it. Like it's either or. Like you ain't gonna be able to disarm it or conflict it. Like you say, America gonna get off. Yeah, Russia have that. I think that that's the S-500, that nuclear defense system. But the law gonna allow America to hit shit too, man. All right, everything ain't gonna get stopped, like Yakana said. But America gonna be the one drowned in nuclear fire and totally annihilated and destroyed via the
Right.
scriptures. You got it, bro.
In the scripture that talks about the brigandine, the Lord's going to cause
The brigandine.
angels to disarm America's defense system. You're not going to be able to stop 200
Come,
right? What Russia then got Russia got the weapons of all weapons. Now they got a hypersonic shit that goes faster than the speed of sound. So much times faster than the speed of sound, man. Right, and you got crackhead minded jakes out here that believe that their little pop pistol 22s is the weapons of all weapons. Nah, nigga, these devils got phones and shit. These devils got some shit for your ass, man.
It's a different fight. It's a different fight. Yeah.
Hey, one of the brothers had got it earlier. Let me get it. Somebody had got it earlier. Boy, man.
Let's heat on the comment board. Right?
Hey, y'all gonna know how they said in the army? Told Jake them go home. This is not your fight. I think Moab was telling that to Jake.
Yeah, go home, Black.
Go home, Black. Like Jake gotta know. Like go home, Israelite man. This ain't your battle right here. You gotta get out the way, man. You know, you got it.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 9:5. It says, "For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments and blood." All right, but here it goes. It says, "But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire." This new war that's coming is gonna be nuclear, man. The garments rolled in blood, the confused noises back then. It was for niggas getting down, getting up on something, looking at a man when he go. You hit him in his neck and watch him give up the ghost, man. That was wars of old times. This one here is gonna be fought from other side of the country, other side of the world, man. You just gonna feel you gonna feel that you killed some shit. like the scriptures say, the earth is gonna rock to and fro like a drunkard from these things, man. Can you imagine that in your head that the planet Earth sits in the heavens of space like this, and it's bouncing everywhere from nuclear missiles going off everywhere, man. What happened? Right? That's what prophesied to happen in the Bible. Right?
Gonna shake the heavens. The Lord say He's gonna shake the heavens.
Come.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep going, Amawad. I got a point. Let me get that too with you. I want you to go at Job too, though, if there's any more in that Job. But keep going out.
That's back in Joel chapter 2. That's back in Joel chapter 2, verse 3. It says, "A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth."
See, and there we go. We always kind of go into this too. It says a fire. It says a fire devoured before them, which that fire that devours before them is what? Ultimately, the warhead, the actual point of that missile has millions. Sometimes it can have millions of different warheads within inside that, man. Everything else is just nothing more than you got the computers, you got the different actuators and turbines and shit in there. You have what your brother gonna go into. It says a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burning, which goes into the rocket booster, right? Which propels that missile from out of the silos from one continent to the other. That's why it's called an intercontinental ballistic missile. How is it intercontinental? Because of the rocket booster helps it propels and with the GPS and all these other things, man. That's how it's gonna happen. It says a fire. Read it again real quick out.
Joel 2 and 3. "A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth."
Keep going.
"The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness."
Hear that? And it goes into what I said earlier. All right, the land mass is right. It's beautiful right now. You got grass. You got squirrels, birds chirping. All right, dogs doing their thing. All that shit going on, man. Niggas with the picnic with Bay on the grass. All right, got the sandwich and shit, the juice. All right, he got the lovey-dovey eyes and shit. 1 minute the land is as Garden of Eden, it's pretty. All right. And then it says, and behind them, a desolate wilderness. So when them missiles hit, everything becomes a desert, man. Wiped out. All right. It get real ugly when them missiles hit, man. It says, and yea, none shall escape them. All right. Keep going out real fast. I'm gonna tell you when to stop.
It says, yea, and nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run.
Yeah, and they're gonna run in the heavens, right? When the Lord unleashed these missiles, man, through nations, all right, hitting that button. Go ahead.
Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array.
Like a strong people set in battle array, right? So when just like we always bring out different examples over time. We brought out pictures of like a marching band or army. Or when you watch C-SPAN, you see those Koreans, they be turning their head sideways, marching. When you look at them from every angle, they're in a perfect array. You look at them from the front, everybody's lined up. You look at them from the side, everybody is unison. That's how those missiles gonna be when they hit the heavens, man. Kind of like we bring out time and time again, the movie 300. You watch those Assyrians. I believe it's the Syrians. They wear the black in 300. When what's that guy? The Persian cat with all the jewelry and shit.
Xerxes.
See, it's a scene. It's a scene when I think there was a Syrian was on the other mountain. They shot those arrows, and then everybody looking at the arrows darted out the sun. But those arrows ain't bumping to each other. Nothing. They were just all in a ray. That's how those missiles gonna come, man. On the shores of America. All right, let me see it. Anything? Yeah. Go down to 8. Just keep reading down to 8.
Okay. Verse 6, before their face, the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness.
Oh yeah, no doubt. It's gonna be a lot of Sarah Connor action going on, man. A lot of combustion. All right, a lot of shit getting burned to crisp, according to Zechariah, the 14th chapter, the 12th verse, man. A lot of eyes being burned out of sockets. A lot of tongues being burnt up, man. According to Zechariah, you people don't know, right, what the Lord's finna bring on this planet Earth, man. Right? This is not fat, man. This is not a little boy. This is not hydrogen bombs. These are nuclear missiles, man. They can go up to over 1 million degrees Fahrenheit. And a lot of you niggas, I didn't see the roughest, toughest niggas, tattoos, all type of shit in their face. Them niggas scared to open up the oven, man, to get some cookies, get a fucking hot pocket. You know, and that shit ain't number 400, 500 degrees. So imagine when 1 million degrees Fahrenheit hit the scene, man. You niggas gonna die, man. Niggas gonna shit in their drawers, man. It's what the Lord. And it's funny that the Lord say the day of the Lord come as an oven, man. Something like that. I'm roughly paraphrasing. I ain't been to it in a minute.
Yeah, the brother posted it.
Oh, it's somebody posted. Let me see.
There's Malachi 4:1.
Yeah, Malachi 4. Let me see.
Bashar last post.
Okay. Let me brother deal on here, man. Oh, his last. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Malachi 4. Behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. Like I said, a lot of Jake, I didn't see niggas, man. Latasha, Keisha, and then they open that oven. Ooh, Lord, that heat hit them niggas. That you see that weave do this. The back of that weave curl up, man, from that heat. To burn their ass up, man. Nigga can't get shut out the oven. So imagine when the Lord get to swinging these missiles around, man. And we make fun of it. You know, it's shit funny. right now, because we put a little jazz to it and different things like that. But hey, man, when them things get to really swinging out here, right, ain't gonna be a laughing matter. A lot of you, your last couple seconds on Earth is gonna be a big flash. You're gonna be blinded, and you're gonna feel the heat, right? And that's gonna be the last thing you ever remember. Or unless, like we always say, the Most High got the power to keep those spirits in you. All right. But it says, behold, the day coming that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. You hear that? And then it says, in the day that cometh shall burn them up, says the Lord. And that's the day we talking about. And we can keep talking about it because this is ultimately, all right, some of the top prophecy, man, of the destruction of Babylon the Great, in which we went into earlier, showing you how those nations are going to gang up on this whore, right? And a lot of you people over here, preferably you Edomites, you're not going to make it, all right? A lot of you going to die on the shores of America, man. You're going to catch a missile. A lot of you niggas going to get ran over by a tank, all right? Shot, stabbed, eaten to death, all right? Some goddamn farm bird going to peck a lot of you niggas to death, man, all right? You just gonna go out some way, according to Jeremiah 15 and 15. You can start at 15 and keep going down, man. A lot of you have a way that's you don't, nobody have to get it, but a lot of you gonna just go out some type of way somehow. All right, but keep going. I think you gotta go down to
2 more. It says verse 7. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his own ways, and they shall not break their ranks.
Yeah, they're not gonna break their ranks. Going into what I said earlier, they're gonna be in unison. Those missiles, when they get to flying, they're not gonna detonate mid-air. All right, but they're gonna be in the perfect unison when they shoot them over here, man. All right, a lot of them gonna come from, they got nukes. They got nukes that can be driven through with planes and drop. They got submarines that got nuclear missiles. They got all the warships that got them, man. All right. And then, like I said, for the last 10, 15 years or so, Russia been putting their pieces in position around America, around Iran too.
Yep.
All right. Keep going. I go to 8. It off 8.
God. Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
Right. Because they're gonna go straight to their deck, straight to where they're supposed to go, man. And they're gonna hurt. They're gonna hurt a lot of you people, man. Right? The Lord, that's why the scripture says a lot of you gonna know death by pain. All right?
Good.
That's gonna be a painful way to go. All right, but it's much needed. Now, I think one of you brothers had something, and somebody else was holding that 2 Peter's for me too.
I got that 2 Peter.
I still got that Job 20.
Finish that Job 20, then we'll jump to that Peter's.
All right, this Job 20 and 26. It says, all darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle.
See that, a fire not blown, because this fire is a special type of fire. This is according to what the scripture says. The scripture about it kind of escaped me right now. The scripture that talks about the scientists, man.
He bloweth the coal. He bloweth the coal that
I created the smith. Yeah, you want to get
the
it.
smith that bloweth the coal in the fire. Yeah.
I basically paraphrase it. I created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, that bringeth forth the instrument. That's a part of that. That's a fire that's not blown. It's a special type of creation. That's actually men. The Most High get in the heads of men to split atoms, man. Right? They split atoms to create that nuclear missile, or that warhead, man. Right? Which the Lord put it on men to do that, to fulfill His will. Okay, but keep going. Wherever you need to stop at in Job.
It says, the heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him.
Which the earth is rising up against the so-called white man now. That's why you got earthquakes happening, you got tsunamis, you got volcano eruptions. The earth is tired of this whore, man. Earth is tired of this fucking white man. That's why it tell you in the book of Isaiah, I believe Isaiah, I believe 14, 13 or 14, tell you how the earth is going to the fair trees and the different things of the earth going to rejoice when this man go down, man. All right, that's why I said it tells you in the same passage that all right, hell beneath is moved to meet is moved to meet the so-called white man at his coming, at his downfall, man. Everybody's ready for this devil to go down, man. The birds, the animals, the sea, the trees. Everybody's waiting for this devil to go down, man. Right along with the men of the Lord, man. We want this devil to go down last week, man.
Even the fire, hey, even the fire ready for his ass to get burnt with it.
Yeah, man.
He said, hell, and we cast in the lake of fire. Dead in hell. Even the fire ready for his ass, bro.
Yeah, because this thing is spiritual, man. Like when you read, I believe it's right here. When you read Three Holy Children, man, everything that it is down there praises the Lord, man. So with them praising the Lord, those different things, the water, the sea, the animals, they looking for this damn devil to go down because this devil has been hurting the earth, man.
Breaking up.
Breaking up.
Telling me, I got you. Okay, you was breaking up. You said keep going.
Now that's where you want to stop at.
Nah, they just got two more. It says the increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man. Go ahead.
His goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. All right, because we're gonna take the Lord tell you that we're gonna take all that he stolen, we're gonna take it back, man. He's gonna vomit everything up. All right. The different relics of our kingdom that he still have in his possession, the menorah, all right, the different artifacts and different. We're gonna get all that back from this devil, man. Our gold, our silver. We're gonna ultimately get our land back. We're gonna get the world back, man. All right, we coming for a new world dominance. All right, a real new world order is gonna happen with the righteous people getting back in power. Man. All right, this devil is gonna go down. When this devil get destroyed, that's when our kingdom starts, man. At the last missile detonating on his ass. That's the start of our kingdom, man. All right, and we take pride in knowing that too, man. That this devil's finna go down. All right, that was it on it with you, Kaya.
This is the last one. It says, "This is the portion of a wicked man from Yahweh, and the heritage appointed unto him by Yahweh."
Yeah, the heritage that appointed unto him is the same thing going on in what is it, Isaiah 34. It tell you that this is the people. Let me get it. You got a heritage, all right. Your heritage is gonna be displayed through slavery, man. You damn devil. All right. This is Isaiah 34:5. It says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down on Dumia, which is you Edomites, unto the people of my curse to judgment." So your heritage is going in with the curse of you, and the judgment of you is ultimately to be put in slavery, man. All right, you devils gonna go into slavery for 1,000 years until the 1,000 years come. You're gonna be eradicated off the planet Earth. All right, that's what the Most High said. Right, going into the book of Obadiah, the end of the wicked era of the Edomites is gonna happen of 1,000 years of slavery, a hardcore slavery under the Israelites, man. You're gonna fix every nook and cranny, everything that you ever done wicked on earth. You're gonna fix it. Earth, you're gonna fix it, man. Water, the air, the vegetation. All right, everything's gonna be fixed by you devils, man. All right. Anybody had anything else?
I still got that Second Peter for you.
Yeah, give me that. I'm gonna hold that Second Peter to the end. Anybody got anything else?
Okay, I got one.
A
Yeah, go ahead.
couple. There's Revelation 18:9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and live deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. So yeah, these kings, who committed fornication with America, known as Babylon, took on her ways, her philosophies, drunk their wine, you know, with the fairies. We was talking about the fairies earlier, feminism, you know, all that's gonna get paid back, and the people and all these kings, they're gonna see this place burn, man. It's gonna be one big barbecue, one big smoke. In verse 10, stand afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, the great city of Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
You
So
hear that?
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. I'm gonna go after you.
Oh, okay, Khan, yeah. America, they say it was established in what, in 1776, so with 240 some years, maybe 250, but it's gonna be all burned and torn down in 1 hour, man, from those nuclear ICBM missiles that the brother been going into all night, you know?
I don't know.
And that's how this bitch gonna go up. You got that.
I don't know what the hell all that noise is.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
something new then.
you know,
I don't hear it.
Esau deal with them hurts and all that other shit. You got all type of demonic voices and shit talking, man. Whatever, But the brother say America was established in 1776. You got what we round about what 400, 500 years, which is a short season. This devil's been loose for a little season, man. Since he came out of those mountains of Mount Petra, he been loose, doing all type of wickedness, man. But you devils gonna go all that you ain't built, even from the establishment of robbery of America. You devils gonna go down in 1 fucking hour, man. All that you have built is gonna go ablaze, man. All right. That's according to the Bible. That's not according to my own heart or these brothers. We've written the Bible last night. No, that's according to Bible prophecy. All right, which like I said, which a lot of you so-called people in America, you people in America, you run from. You so-called Christians, you run from prophecy, man. Right? Even these damn pastors, they open the book of Revelations. That's the spooky book. As it right, go into it, man. We dive straight into the different the history and the validity of Revelations and tell you what's going on through Revelations, man. 17, 18. All right. All right. We even go back to Revelations, the 9th chapter, which goes back to World War I. All right. We can go into that, man. Right, through the power and will of Yahweh Shem Shah, because the Lord put the spirit on us, and He revealed these things to us, man, to give unto the elect. We don't give a damn about nobody else, man, and we keep saying that. Okay, it's already at 1 hour and 8. Give me that second. We're gonna end it on that Second Peter's.
God. It's the book of Second Peter, chapter 3, and verse 10. It says, But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
You hear that?
The-
It says that which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, because even in the book of Revelations, it tell you about it talks about that same great noise, man. It talks about
God.
talks about America being destroyed in an hour. It talks about that great noise. It goes into ultimately the destruction of with the nuclear missiles, man. Which, like I said, is going to be shot from all different countries onto America. All right. It says the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements, meaning the buildings, the cars, the different metals, all that was in with all the makeup of a city, right? He says things that the different elements that make a city and the people, because the people are represented as an element too, all right? That the elements shall melt with fervent heat, all right? And the earth also and the works therein shall be burned up. So you hear that? There's gonna come a time where all this shit that you see here, really in America, is gonna get burned up, man. Right?
God.
Right? And ultimately, You go back into the book of Ezekiel, the Lord said He's gonna melt 2/3 of you Israelites over here, man. He's gonna leave a lot of you here to get melted. Because you have become drawn through your captivity. You have a lot of you have got Stockholm syndrome for your oppressor. And you become dross, worthless to the Most High. You don't want to come back to your nationality. A lot of you are stiff-necked, you're rebellious, you are prophet killers, you are scoffers. There's nothing else to do with you, man. But to get rid of you. Right? Go ahead, keep going out.
Kind of verse 11.
Yeah, he gives
It's
verse.
the Second Peter chapter 3 verse 11. It says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?"
Yeah, seeing all these things finna come to the planet Earth, what manner of person you should be, man. How you should be. Give me that, what it says in the NLT right there. I want to see what that got to say.
Con. This is the NLT version. It says, since everything around us is going to be destroyed like this, what holy and godly lives should you live?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, you should be of a repentant lifestyle, man. You should be wanting to repent to the power of the heavens and the earth, man. You should ask for salvation, deliverance, that the Lord don't get you with that, with these different destructions that He's coming with, man. Right? One more time, read it in NLT. One more time, Mike. Jake need to hear that though.
Con. This 2 Peter 3 and 11 in NLT. It says, since
what
everything around us is going to be destroyed like this, what holy and godly lives should you live?
see what 10 say though. Read it from 10. I want to see what 10 got to say.
Con. This 3 and 10, it says, but the day of the Lord will come as unexpectedly as a thief. Then the heavens will pass away with a terrible noise, and the very elements themselves will disappear in fire, and the earth and everything on it will be found to deserve judgment.
Heavy.
You go to 11.
God. 11 again says, since everything will be destroyed in this way, what kind of people ought you to be? You ought to live holy and godly lives.
Yeah, man. So seeing all these things is going to happen to the earth and to the elements and to the people, what kind of person you should be wanting to be, man? What's your anastrophe? That ultimately goes into anastrophe, I believe.
God.
All right, you can get it too. I get the word anastrophe right there.
God. This is the word conversation, Strong's G 391, which is anastrophe. It says manner of life, conduct, behavior.
Conduct, behavior. So you should you be getting down, all right, in some freakish, all right, freaky Edomite behavior. Be young and
That's breaking up bad.
put this mute. See, man. I put this in.
Ain't tripping tonight, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your phone. You might got it by the vents or something. Something like that. Yeah, I put this on mute and it stopped. Yeah, but well, we keep going. Well, that was it in that Peters, man. All right. You got a little more. Let's see. Yeah, so anybody got anything else they wanted to say or any other scripture before we get out of here? If not, I'll let's say hope that was edifying. Until next time, I want to give all glory, infinite power by ship
Shabbat Shalom.
of peace and blessings once again. The hopeful elect follow after the man.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.